Mob. Mob is a character on Mob Psycho 100. One also created the infamous show One Punch Man. There's been a question that I just came up with off the dome, and I will be making this video unscripted completely. What would happen if one, aka the character of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, let Mob and Saitama fight? Well, anyway, time for me to do the intro. Thanks for everyone who entered the stream. Thank you so much. You guys helped me out a lot. I did not hit the 1,000 sub goal by a mile. I have 30 subs. I mean, not even 30, 28. So it's still a long time coming. I'm just gonna have to, I guess, do it the normal way. And that's just gonna be rough. That's gonna be very rough. I'm going to get into this video because I'm in an I don't care mood today. So, Mob versus Saitama. See, let's go through the powers first of all. Okay, so Mob's powers are telekinesis, barriers, echolocation, and spiritual awareness. You might be thinking that he definitely has more powers, but his telekinesis lets him have even more powers, like flight and chrolokinesis, aka the ability to raise plants at an abnormal rate. And he can do a whole bunch of other stuff because of his telekinesis. So telekinesis is his most versatile ability that leads to other abilities. Now, the powers of Saitama are super speed, super strength, increased stamina, and enhanced defenses. Okay. However, though, Saitama can be cut. This is seen where he's fighting Sonic and he bites the sword. Why would he bite the sword? Whenever he's fighting someone else and someone throws a punch at him, he usually just takes the punch. But he didn't take the sword, which would imply that Saitama can be cut. I think Mob Psycho versus One Punch Man, I think that would actually destroy the earth. Let's just keep it $150. That would completely destroy the earth. Don't get me wrong, Mob Psycho, he has that barrier, but I don't know if One Punch Man can get through that barrier. I think he possibly could, but Mob Psycho's body is physically weak. So if he gets hit once by One Punch Man, he's going to die. So, theoretically, if he could keep Saitama at bay and at a range and could rip him apart telekinetically, then sure, he would win. But the hard part's gonna be seeing One Punch Man, because again, One Punch Man also is super duper fast because of his super duper strong legs. So, there are other problems with keeping him at range, because you don't know if you can even see him because he's super duper fast, like I said. So how are you going to be able to catch what you can't see? But if he theoretically could do that, then Mob Psycho could get the dub. However, One Punch Man's body is extremely tough. It's stronger than steel. He literally bit a sword. Mob Psycho could rip him apart with his Esper powers. Theoretically, that could happen, right? But the problem would be, like I said, catching Saitama. So would Mob Psycho be able to track Saitama with his eyes? Probably not. So if Saitama took Mob Psycho completely seriously and showed his true power, in all honesty, Mob Psycho might lose. To be completely dead-ass honest, because Saitama could just run extremely fast behind Mob Psycho and just blow him up and just hit him once, because Mob Psycho would just not have enough time to just put up a barrier. He just would not be able to do that. Mob is just not, he's not a fighter, and at the end of the day, he's an exorcist. That's mostly where his skills come into play, right? That's why he struggled when fighting other people. The reason why he won against other people is just off sheer raw power, and his raw power is absolutely astonishing. However, Mob Psycho, I think, would genuinely lose against Saitama, specifically just off the super speed fact. But if Saitama could run at a normal person, Mob would definitely win, because Mob could just rip him apart in a few seconds, obviously. Because Mob was ripping apart buildings like they were rice, or like if they were cheese. Mob Psycho, in all seriousness, fought a very angry One Punch Man. One Punch Man would probably win. That's what I think. That's my opinion. This is all theoretical. I don't know. I mean, their powers are very hard to compare because they're extremely different. But hey, that's all I gotta say. And hey, it's been your boy LoudByNature, and peace.